So here's the truth about algo trading. And you see a lot of stuff out there that, hey, I put on this automated robot and it made $200 per account on all of my prop firms. That's not the type of algo trading I do, all right? This is not prop firm bullshit. You can't use these algos on prop firms like Apex or Top Step. This is straight up building an algo portfolio that trades for you autonomously in a trade station account, real cash account. Okay, so this is not for prop people and all that nonsense, right? So the thing about algo trading and just trading in general is don't give up a source of your income until you could replace that with trading. And even then, even if you do replace your income, let's say you have a business or a job, even if you do outweigh that with trading, don't give it up because you might have a great year. It might be a year where the market's just going up and going up and going up, and you're making a lot of money. And then the next year might be different. So even if you're making a lot of money with trading, don't give up that extra income you have from your job or a business. The thing about algo trading is if you learn how to do it, or you follow somebody like myself that has these algos, you could still do those other businesses. You could still work your other job while you have this thing that's just trading autonomously for you 24/7. And it doesn't mean you could just walk away from the thing and not check it. You do have to check up on it. Like I probably spend an hour a week looking at my algo portfolio, just making sure everything's going according to the plan, right? I want to make sure everything's running smooth. I don't want hiccups, okay? But it's better because previously I would wake up at like 8:30, start looking at the markets, doing my pre-market work, and then I would sit there, maybe not even get into a trade until like 10 o'clock. And then once I'm in the trade, I'm waiting and waiting. So the benefit with algo trading versus manual is that like I don't have to sit there all day and look at it. I could just pop in on my phone and like remote into my portfolio and like see if everything's going smooth. So yeah, that's the best part about having like algos running 24/7. I don't gotta sit here in the charts and fucking break my screens over here. But yeah, most people, they're not qualified to be in the trading business to begin with, all right? So I'm like shattering some dreams here. I'm sorry. I just want to give you a real perspective on, real trading, what it's like. Because 99% of the people here, even if you're watching this video, you're probably not going to make it. And that's just the sad truth. Because not everybody's qualified to be in the trading business, let alone the algo trading business, which is, it's even harder because it takes a lot of time to build and test and verify that your strategy would work. If you're manual trading, you kind of click some buttons, get lucky a bunch of times, and then, it's just a mess, right? So, yeah, 99% of the people don't make it in trading. The stats are out there. No matter how hard you study, there's always a possibility that it won't work out. People think the more effort you put into something, the better it should be and the more it should work out. But that's just not the case. You go to college and you do good in school doesn't mean you get the best job out there, right? So yeah, it's one of those things where it's really not meant for everybody. And no matter how hard you work at it, it still might not work out. It's just the freaking truth. All you can do is stack the odds in your favor, and that's all you have control over. Whatever else happens is up to the market. So another thing, you'll probably lose your initial investment many times over. Again, this is not just for algo traders. This is like trading in general. The first trading account I put was like $1,000 or something. I turned it into 2,000, and then the next day, all 2,000 was gone, right? So if you're, starting with a little bit of money, you're probably going to lose it. I'm going to just be straight up with you. and you might lose it many times over, right? That's with like manual trading, trying to figure it out, waking up, doing your market prep, and blah, 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 blah. With algo trading, like what I'm doing, if you want to become an algo trader, you can't start with a little amount of money and turn it into a big amount of money. That's just not how it works. You could try to do that on your own, going all in with like a $500 or $1,000 account. Go all in and try and fucking trade some 0-day options or something like that, or some NASDAQ futures and catch a huge move. You might be able to do it once or twice, but that's not consistent. It's not what I'm striving for. So yeah, if you're an algo trader like myself, you're gonna need $50,000 to $100,000 to trade your strategies. Like for my strategies, for example, I have a bunch of different assets like S&P, NASDAQ, gold, crude oil, trading a bunch of different things. So that requires margin requirements. I need to give those trades a little room to breathe, right? The market's not just going to go after I enter straight into profit, right? It chops around for a while and then it makes its move. It takes time. So you got to put into account margin requirements, stop losses, overnight margin requirements. So that's why you need, for this style of trading, $50,000 to $100,000 to trade with. So yeah, those are just the truth. That's just the truth about algo trading. I want to put this out there. And if you're cool with everything I said and you want to still learn from me, that's great. I just got to give you the truth about everything before, we go along. Because I'm going to be posting more videos about, how my strategies have been doing. I'm going to show you some strategies. I'm going to show you how to build your own stuff on this channel. So yeah, that is just my spiel, my little rant. I don't know how long I just went of the truth about trading. And if you still want to do it, do it. But just know this in the back of your head that, it's not made for everybody. Not everybody's going to be good at it. And yeah, if you get good at it, great. Kudos to you. It's probably one of the best feelings ever. But yeah, I'll see you on the next video.